Get down. What up? G-Funk is back. It is October 6th, 2019. Thank you for joining me this week. A lot of stuff to talk about. I got my picks, NFL picks for week, and I also got my picks caught up. I was keeping track, but I forgot to update you guys every week. I didn't have I threw this stuff out by accident, so I'm gonna do that. Wrestling, a lot of stuff going on with wrestling. Raw had its new premiere, new set. Nothing special. Raw was actually pretty good. Good matches. Wednesday night is what we're getting to. AEW premieres. Wednesday Night Dynamite. That's the name of the show. It was okay. I didn't think it was anything spectacular. NXT I thought was a lot more entertaining. They did a lot of better stuff, I think. AEW did get more viewers just because it was new, but I definitely watched AEW, but I also watched NXT. I thought NXT was a little bit better. Honestly, that's just me, but AEW had a lot of good guys over there, great talent, but like I said, I didn't, the whole Jack Swagger at the end coming out, maybe or Jack Hager, whatever the hell his new name is over in AEW. I think seeing Tommaso Ciampa come out at the end of NXT was very, very interesting. And earlier in the night, after the Matt and Riddle Adam Cole match, which was amazing, if anyone watched, fucking match of the year, unbelievable match. And then Finn Balor comes out. And he says, as of now, Finn Balor's NXT. So he's going back to NXT. Smartest thing WWE has probably ever done. So kudos to that. It was very good. And then Friday Night SmackDown was good. But my biggest thing, this big disservice to Kofi. He loses in 8 seconds. Come on, bro. Come on. Let him at least have a match. You still have 10 minutes to put on some kind of decent match. And come on. Why does Brock have to have the belt again? It was disappointing. The Rock coming out was cool. Becky, that was funny with but otherwise I didn't think it was nothing spectacular. I didn't think it was that great, except for the end. I mean, with Cain Velasquez coming out, I was like, oh shit, didn't see that coming. So that was really interesting to say the least as well. Well, otherwise, wrestling was a little more interesting this week. But I said AEW I thought was good. I didn't think it was anything great. They put on a couple good matches. Nothing that really, caught my eye of interest. I like Jericho, but I don't think he should be the champion. I think they should give it to someone else to start, just because Jericho was I don't know. I like Jericho, don't get me wrong, but he's getting up there, and he still puts on pretty good, good matches. He's still in good shape, but I just think that I love him, but it's just a matter of how he's going to go about carrying over with how he does in AEW. We'll see. He's very interesting, so we'll see how it goes. Baseball playoffs, Yankees up 2-0. Didi last night, grand slam. I was like, what? Up 2-0, going to Minnesota. I think we'll sweep. Looks like we're probably playing the Astros. Nothing new there. The other playoffs was the Dodgers and the Nationals. I didn't see who won that game. I fell asleep and I didn't even check the freaking scores because I had ESPN on earlier and I didn't get any baseball, just the Yankees. I didn't get any MLB updates. So let me see that. I got some emails, guys. I'm going to answer in a few. Here we go. Hold on a second. MLB playoffs. Astros won 3-1. Cardinals. Let's see what's going on here. Nats, Dodgers are tied at 1. They played today at 7:45. Nationals Rays play tomorrow at 1. That's an interesting time. 1 o'clock day game. That's very weird. And tomorrow 3 o'clock is Cardinals, Braves, and Dodgers is also at 6:40 tomorrow. And the Yankees Twins tomorrow. Yeah, and the Yankees play tomorrow at 8:40. Ugh, that's such a shitty time. 8:40. Why can't it just be 8 o'clock? Why does it be 8:40? Ugh, I hate that start time shit. But Cardinals and Braves are tied at 1. A lot of good series, man. Except the Yankees and Houston are whooping their guys. It's just the National League looks like it's gonna have a little bit more of a better, closer series. It looks like 1-1 in each, so that should be good. But I'm Yankees all the way. That's it. What else? And the Dodgers and Nationals play very good games. They a couple of big plays here and there, and the playoffs have been very interesting. They've been fun to watch. everyone's pretty evenly matched. Except in the American League, everyone knew it was going to be Yankees and Astros. So it's kind of like you knew what was going to be over there, but you're not sure what's going to happen in the National League because there's so many good teams that are very competitive. The Braves, I think, have a very good shot to go to the World Series, and that's that. Baseball playoffs. Oh, my picks. I just want to do my picks real quick. Right now, as I've done my total counts from my picks, wins and losses the last 4 weeks, minus a couple games I didn't see, or the Thursday night, mostly the Thursday night games. So, as of now, I'm 37-18 going into week 5. And I do my week 5 picks now. And here we go. First matchup, Jets at the Eagles. The Eagles. The Jets. Sam Darnold's not playing. Luke Falk is garbage. The Jets are blues. Until Sam Darnold comes back, they have no chance of winning. That's pretty much my prediction. Jaguars or the Panthers. This was an interesting matchup, but I like the Jaguars. I don't know why. Gardner Minshew's been very, very good, but so has been Allen on Kyle Allen on the Panthers. I'm just liking Gardner Maney with the stash, man. He's got the stash. But I'm taking the Jaguars over the Panthers. Next matchup, I got the Vikings at the Giants. I think the Giants are going to pull this one out. Somehow, I don't know how, but I just have a feeling they're going to get a last-minute drive. I think their defense somewhat keeps them in the game, but it's going to need a big play from down the road to win this game. I'm taking the Giants over the Vikings. Falcons at the Texans. The Falcons haven't been playing very well. I don't know why. The Texans' defense is pretty good. I think it's going to be a close game, but Deshaun Watson's very good, and I think he's going to have a good game. I'm picking the Texans over the Falcons. Bucks at the Saints. Saints at home, man. I always got to take the Saints at home. It's just with the noise in there, it's just too much overwhelming for the other team, I think. So I'm taking the Saints over the Bucks. Bills at the Titans. Dude, until Allen comes back, I don't think Barkley's going to do anything for him. I'm taking the Titans, Mariota. Cardinals at the Bengals. I think Andy Dalton has a good game. He's due to have a good one. The only thing that sucks is he still doesn't have AJ Green back. He's still hurt. So, and he's one of his main targets. So I don't know. I think he'll have a good game. Otherwise, if they can keep the run game honest, they got a good shot. I'm taking the Bengals at home against the Cardinals. The Patriots at the Redskins. The Redskins suck. The Patriots are going to destroy them. Ravens at the Steelers. This one was close for me, but I think the defenses in the NFL have figured out Lamar Jackson a little bit more, and I think the Steelers is one of those defenses. I'm taking the Steelers at home against the Ravens. Bears at the Raiders. Mitch Trubisky, for some reason, I just think he's gonna have a good game. He's just due to have a good game. I'm taking the Bears at the Raiders. Broncos at the Chargers. I'm not sure that Joe Flacco can handle the Chargers defense. The Chargers defense is pretty good. And Phillip Rivers, as long as he's got his weapons, man, he's good. I'm taking the Chargers at home against the Broncos. Packers at the Cowboys. The only thing I'm taking the Cowboys just because Aaron Rodgers doesn't have Devontae Adams. That's it. I'm taking the Cowboys. Colts at the Chiefs. Chiefs defense is going to give Brissett problems, and Patrick Mahomes is just playing like Jesus. So, and Monday night game, Browns at the 49ers. This one was a tough choice for me. 49ers have been very, very good, but I just think Baker Mayfield's going to have a really mind-blowing game for some reason. I don't know why. I just have this feeling that he's going to have a great game. So I'm taking the Browns over the 49ers. And those are my picks. I'm going to do my emails. Daniel is starting. Daniel Jones, Chris? Is that what you mean? That's all I saw. Where are my emails? Emails. Okay, first one is from Lynn Ann. Oh. G-Funk, your voice is welcomed addition to the world of Lynn podcasters and talk show host. Well, thank you, darling. Your style and personality are what sets you apart from the Joe Rogans or Adam Carollas of the world. Let me please ask you a few questions, G-Funk. What would you do if you found out the woman you were dating or married to had a history that included porn? How would you feel? Come out and tell me. I don't care. It's not going to be anything. I'm not going to hold it against you or whatever. It's people got to do what they got to do to freaking survive. If they have to do that and they think they could make a career out of it and make money and support themselves, by all means. If you have the talent, whatever, do it. I'm not gonna say it, and it's gross to some people, but hey, people like that shit. I know emails create some controversy because I throw the word nigger around a lot. I just want to be clear, does not necessarily denote a black person. It never has. The term nigger refers to someone that is ignorant beyond repair and also doesn't have the capacity to realize that they are. It just happens that historically black people fit the description of the word nigger more and more, thus people associate blacks with the word nigger. But it isn't always the case. I can name a lot of Asian niggers to come to think of it. One thing you never really discussed in your views on time travel. Can you please dive deep on this topic as it's near and dear to my heart? Kisses, Lynn Ann. Lynn Ann, thanks for the email. Time travel? I don't know. I've always been, I don't know. Like, you see the movies. Like, the movies kind of give you like some glip of hope, and just the way technology is nowadays. Like, I don't know. Who knows? Maybe someone has discovered it and just hasn't told the world yet. Next email's from my man Dan Poska. Danny P, what's up? Hey there, pal. Long time no write. I thought you got out of the entertainment business when your show was no longer posted, but one of the guys I met at Sox Fest event told me you're back at the airwaves. Glad you're back. We appreciate the candor and humor in your show. Just so you know, you have a few loyal followers in Sox universe. All right. Well, shout out to the White Sox Nation. Good time to be a Yankee fan, ain't it? Ain't it? Minnesota just a formality of their way to Houston, most likely. Rocco has to have his head examined to throw that rookie Uber driver on the mound at house that Jeter built yesterday. What an epic blunder and it was a shit show that it was. I'm hoping the Yankees can make it to the series, but as long as Verlander's available for 2 or 3 possible games, that isn't going to happen. I'm hoping they can do something, man. The Astros are the really legit only tough team we have. I think we've hit Verlander, but he's shut us down many times. So I'm just hoping that we can get if we can at least get to Verlander one of the games we face him, we have a shot. How have you been otherwise? I saw some recent pics of you, and it looks like you're really firmed up. Nah, dude, my new job, I'm lifting a lot of freaking heavy shit, man. I'm pretty much working out while I work because I'm lifting heavy shit. And I'm trying to stay trim. My diet's a little bit better, somewhat. I'm trying to keep it on a certain level without not let myself have some some fun snacks here and there. I recall you had a prominent double chin. Yeah, it's kind of gone. It's still a little lingering, but it's slowly going away. However, that no longer seems to be the case. I suppose the summer season allows you to be more active. Yeah, sweat my ass off. What's some more outdoor activities you like to participate to help keep yourself in shape? I like walking my dog a lot. We have a nice neighborhood where I walk my dog. Speaking of fitness, at 57 years old, I still have abdomen muscles. Nice, dude. That's right, all because of healthy living and consistent exercise. Did you go to a public gym? I enjoy the gym, but some of these people that go are animals. I caught one guy clipping his toenails in the locker room, and they were bouncing all over the tile floor. What did the filthy Hispanic do? You guessed it, nothing. He left them. Oh, my God. It's people like him that make me an avid Trump supporter. Danny Potzka, pro-Trump. And of course we have the usual group of guys that I like to hang out in the sauna and do disgusting things such as masturbate and engage in homosexual acts. Can't they do that shit at home? I'm just trying to work my triceps. These dirtbags are trying to have a baby together. What? Got any good gym stories, pal? I only go to the gym not as much as I like. My dad has like a home gym, so I go to my parents' house and work out sometimes. Just hang out and help do some stuff around the house once in a while. How's your winter looking? Are you a skier, Jerry? We go out to Colorado every year for 3-week ski venture. The one thing that I can't stand is when you have an amateur that never skied before on the slopes. You wouldn't have ever thought it. And I know you'll appreciate this, but do you remember Steve Balboni? His wife Eva was one of the best skiers on the planet in the early 90s. She would come out with us and literally own the slopes while Bye-Bye would drink the taps dry along with Mel back at the lodge. Speaking of Balboni, I give you one quick Yankee folklore. Oh, a Balboni story. No, I'm not much of a skier, man. I went skiing once, broke my arm, and that was like when I was young. When I was like a teenager. No, I tried snowboarding. I was okay at snowboarding, but then I freaking busted my ankle really bad, and I was like, I'm done, dude. I was getting too old to fucking keep piling up fucking doctor's bills from getting hurt. Allegedly, Bob Boney was known for his extremely loud farts. As a hoot to the boys, he walked up from the dugout, looked for a minority in the first row. He's old school and thought that whites only should sit in the first few rows, and positioned himself right in front of them. At the right time, Babs would release a loud, ferocious fart a few feet from the fan's face. There was actually a broadcast on WPIX where this caught it. See if you can find on Vimeo. And the mic picks it up. I swear some of the stuff we would do to entertain each other was off the wall. Glad you're back, bud. You should stop disappearing so much. Your audience has no idea when to tune in anymore. I'll be checking you out tonight. Best wishes, Dan Pasco. Thanks, Danny. Yeah, I love your stories, man. It's great. Keep sending them, man. Keep watching. Spread the word. Anonymous fan addresses me, Garvin. Sorry I haven't written in a while. I haven't seen your show much on here. I was wondering where you went. Anyway, I thought I'd reach out with some thoughts. First of all, my sister ran into Ward at McDonald's about 3 weeks ago. Really? Since she watches the show with me, she was surprised to see him as he moved to Mongolia. She asked him, how is Asia treating you? He stared back at her and said, what the fuck is it to you? Who cares about Asia? Is this whole thing supposed to be a secret? After he got his food, he looked at my sister and said, fuck Asia. Odd behavior, but he's always been an odd bird. What is your view in him? Don't say I don't know, man. Have an opinion. It's a talk show. I thought War was happy over there, man. He seemed like he was really doing. I don't know, maybe something bad happened. I haven't heard from him, man. He hasn't emailed or nothing, so. Ward was a weird duck, but he always seemed like he was, I don't know, man. Some people just have problems trying to find their way in the world. What good memories do you have from the Galleria Mall in Middletown? I used to love Sam Goody there. Immediate play across the street. Yeah, man, just go to the movies, meeting friends. The mall was, there's no one really wanted to go to Woodbury Commons that much. I hated Woodbury Commons because I used to work there. So I used to go to the Galleria Mall a lot. Excuse me. Do you remember that guy, Chris Garofalo? We grew up that he fingered Melissa Robin in like 7th grade. How gross. I wonder where they both are nowadays. Garofalo I remember a little bit. I vaguely remember Melissa Rob, but I don't even know. The name sounds familiar. It was heartwarming to see Old Monroe on Friday. On behalf of the phone NYPD officer, it is still a great community. I have a few questions for you on this. Why did you leave your apartment in Harriman? You lived right near my friend over there. We needed a little bit bigger space, and we wanted to get a dog, so that was that. Your opinion of police in general? I'm for the police, man. I have my grandfather's a retired police officer. I have tons of friends who are cops, who are great people, and they try to help the community, man. I give them, I'm all respect because I can't do that shit, dude. Like I would love to be a police officer, but you have to be very, very level-headed sometimes, and sometimes I get pissed with certain things, and I don't know if I would be. If you want me to have a gun at certain points, I'd have to be very well trained. You have to be very disciplined to be a police officer, and a lot of as well as military, And if I would have probably went in the military, I probably would have become a police officer in some way. How do you feel about people that latch onto tragedies such as this and try to associate themselves as much as possible just for likes and recognition on social media? I hope you didn't read all 3 questions above back to back, but instead answer them as you read them like a talk show host should. Thank you. Yeah, some people you don't know what everyone's background is and stuff. A lot of people have close family members who are police officers. Especially for 9/11. To me, it's a very the police officers are respected, but they're also very much disrespected, and it's sad. It's very sad. Whatever happened to Ian? Do you ever link up with him? Did he reconcile with his wife? I haven't heard from Ian in a while. He's emailed me, and I don't know. It's been a while. Name a girl in high school that wasn't pretty freshman year that was a hot senior. I can think of 3 that come to mind. Want to see if you picked up on what I would do. Want to see if you picked up on what I would do. On what I do. I don't know what that means. I don't really. I can't remember. My memory's bad with certain faces and stuff, like from people I remember vaguely to if I've seen them today, besides seeing them on Facebook. What the heck was that about? That was weird. That was weird. I don't know why that just happened. Okay. Melissa Held, I thought was was a good looking freshman, but she was a very good looking young woman when she graduated. Who else? I'm trying to think. I'm drawing blanks right now. I'm just trying to, like I said, I haven't seen a lot of people post their pictures of themselves, so I really couldn't tell you. It's hard to remember. Like I said, my memory's been it's very limited. Ever rent porn from 3C Video? I've tried, but I tried, but failed miserably. What are rumors you've heard about over the years, whether they were true or not? Anyone around Monroe Woodbury? I don't know. I heard a lot of stuff, but nothing I'd like to say just because I haven't heard from these people. Like, I don't know if they're dead, if they're in jail. Like, I don't really want to say people's names because I'm not really sure what's going on in their life, and I don't know if I can make it worse than it already is. So, and I still kind of know their family a little bit, so I don't want to say anything just because I don't know. I haven't heard from them in, like, forever. Are you for the impeachment based on the president's discussions with other world leaders? I hate talking politics, man. As much as I say I don't like Trump, but he hasn't done a lot of bad things. He just did a big thing for autism, which is pretty cool. Giving funding for that, so I can't not really hate the guy that much right now because that was pretty cool. But he has said some shit. Whatever. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't know. The impeachment thing is definitely, I don't know. Politics to me, man, everything's just so, it's either black or white. Either he's helping the country or he's not helping the country. Whatever he says and does, it sometimes doesn't make sense, or it's like completely like, why would you say that? I don't know. But he's, I don't know. I really don't like talk about freaking politics, but he's, either love him or you don't. That's it. I'm on the fence with him. Before Monroe went mostly black and then mostly Hasidic, what were some of your favorite places to hang out? The Bowl of Fun was the spot, man. Everyone hung out at Bowl of Fun. Bowl of Fun. Usually hide in the woods behind ShopRite. Go drinking. Smithfield Park. Playing ball. I used to play ball all the time. Smithfield Park was one of my favorite places to go. And I also played baseball there as well. Soundtracks. The freaking only little record store in Monroe there was right in the. I forgot the name of it. I think it's a Chinese restaurant. It's not. It's right next to where Plum House is. I forgot the name, what the place is now. I haven't passed over there in a while, so I can't really remember. But Soundtracks. I know for 100% sure, certainly, that you are responsible for one of the greatest pranks in Monroe history, but I won't out you. Care to come clean? That was never part of any big prank in school, at least. I've done small pranks to people, but nothing big. I know people who probably did the prank you're talking about, but I wasn't a part of it. How often do you come back to Monroe? My parents live in Monroe still, so I'm there over the time. Granted, it sucks, but now Chester is gross. Chester's not bad. I like Chester. Where would you prefer to live? I'm trying to leave Monroe, but my dad is here and is ill. Oh, I'm sorry. I wish you would just tell me who you are, because I think I know who you are, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm I don't know. From just reading a lot of your emails and stuff, I'm and you addressed me as Garvin. And a lot of people addressed me as Garvin when I'm back in high school, so I'm trying to think back of... And that sucks because there's a lot of people who call me Garvin. I remember you were a mailman. What happened there? I don't want to talk about the fucking post office. They fucked me. A friend of mine just retired from USPS and gets over $3,200 per month and benefits for life. Yeah, they can go fuck themselves. Seemed like a good gig, so I'm curious, why did you leave there? Would you go back? No. Post office fucked me, and I'm never going back. I had a friend that was crazy about you in 11th grade, but she never really communicated it. If you want me to tell you who, I will, but it cannot be read on the air, as she's now married with a few kids. I don't really care. Lastly, Jerry, I really like your show. You seem to have a good thing going here, and I wish you success in the future. But please let me offer your constructive criticism. Stop droning on and on about wrestling. No one that makes over $75,000 per year with a bachelor's degree cares about it, unless, of course, that's the audience you want. I just remember you to be smart and articulate, and cheapens you a bit to go on and on about that silly stuff. That's all. Enjoy the week ahead. It looks like fall is here. Take out your hoodies and get ready for pumpkin spice everything. I'll be in touch soon. A former Monroe classmate. I wish they did tell me who they are, because I don't know why you're so... I don't know. Everyone else puts their name on this stuff. I don't know why anyone else you wouldn't. But hey, if I understand nowadays. No, I like wrestling. I've always loved wrestling. I always will love wrestling. I've loved it for a long time, and a lot of my audience is a big wrestling fans, which I'm kind of wrestling fans of sports. Nick Lamastro writes, a friend of mine sent me a link to a few of your shows, and I really like them. I'm Nicholas from Baltimore, Maryland. I'm a 43-year-old single guy that lives in an apartment on the lake. I've been dating, just can't seem to find the one. I just want to send over a couple of questions and comments for your show, if that is okay. You seem to answer everything and anything very honest way, and I appreciate that. First of all, please talk about your work experience. You often complain about your job, but I have no idea what it is that you do. What jobs have you had in the past? Talk about the highlights and lowlights from each. I've had too many jobs. I want to do this for a living. This is what I want to do. I want to talk sports. I want to have my own podcast. I need funding to fucking do what I want to do for a living. And this is what I want to do. Talk sports, entertainment, movies, TV, wrestling, whatever. Because a lot of guys are doing it, and I know a lot of guys, I just don't have the funding to do it. Otherwise, I'm going to be doing it in my fucking apartment. I'm doing it in the studio with a fucking sweet-ass mic and sound and fucking a guy who runs the shit, because I don't know how to do that shit. I'm fucking barely doing it now. I'd say if I can go back in time and go to school, I would go back for like media stuff. Like back then, like when I went, I didn't know. I didn't know what I wanted to do until it was too. I just needed to get a job. Tell me what you would have if someone were to ask you what your 5-year plan is to try to do this for a living, for money, and support my family instead of fucking busting my ass on these fucking shitty jobs. I'm 43 years old, not getting any younger, fucking lifting heavy shit, man. I'm in pretty good shape, but I don't want to do this for 20 more years. I just got to find something that's gonna give me a decent retirement. That's all I need right now. Do you believe in monogamy at all times? No. If you're married and you and your spouse agree to it, that's cool. But if you're married and I don't believe in cheating. I don't believe in that. If you cheat, that's fucked up. If you're married to someone, you're just with them. That's how I was brought up. If you cheat on them, you're a piece of shit. And your family is up. They get upset. I've seen it happen to too many families. If you don't want to be that person, get a divorce. It's easy. Granted, it sucks because it's financial shit, whatever. But if you're not happy in your relationship, get a divorce. Were you always such a good public speaker, comfortable and confident, or did you learn this craft through practice? I've always liked talking in front of people, but just then I don't know what it just slowly came natural to me. I was always a talkative kid, but I grew more out of my shell once I got out of high school. I think more when I in my college years I was more out and going a little more. I was still in high school I was pretty talkative and stuff, but I wasn't as popular. I was like in between. I knew a lot. I hung out with cool kids, but I hung out with some punk kids once in a while and some idiots. but I also have my own group of friends who to this day are my best friends. I've talked to them. I've known them for years. I still keep in touch with them. So. But I have a lot of new friends now here where I live. A lot of new neighbors I'm become friends with. Whatever. So. Because you can always live near each other. Everyone lives super far. See each other once in a while, which is nice. But it sucks when you get older because you start losing contact and hanging out with your good friends. This may sound crazy, but I don't get people that use a sock to clean up their splooge after they masturbate. I always use toilet paper. What do you use? Toilet paper. What is the craziest thing you have ever used when you had no alternatives? An old beat up rag, old beat up towel. I use the advertisements that come with the Sunday paper. Paper against my balls would definitely, especially the Sunday paper. What do you post nude for charity calendar for cancer research? You don't want to see me nude. Describe your perfect hamburger. Lettuce, mayo, ketchup, onions, pickles, a nice thin slice of Swiss cheese, bacon. Inside the burger, mozzarella cheese, sexy bun. Ugh. Eaten. Thanks for a great show week in and week out, Nikki. No problem, Nick. Thanks for the... Johnny Wynn. Actually, wait. I'll do John's last because he has a lot to say. I'll do Chris Kids right now. Chris says, superhero movie you'd like to see made. I'd like to see a new Daredevil movie with Tarantino directing. Ooh, that's a good topic, Chris Kid. Superhero movie. I'd like to... I'm very DC. I want to see a lot more DC movies made, but I just don't know what, like... Their universe is going so fucking, like... Marvel's like so set, like you know where everything's going in Marvel. DC's like so sporadic. I don't know what they're gonna do with the new Batman movie. I'm kind of interested now that Jonah Hill signed on. But the one movie I really want to see, just because we've seen so many Batman fucking movies already. As much as I love Batman, I like to see a Nightwing movie. I want to see Dick Grayson Nightwing movie. That to me would be fucking sick. Because I've always liked Robin. Actually, the Dick Grayson Robin, I grew up with him. He was my favorite. He's my favorite of all of them. I like Tim Drake. But, and I like Damian Wayne, it was too, he was okay, I like him, but he wasn't my favorite. But, and I also want to see a Flash movie made. I think they're just going to Greg Gustin to fucking do it. I don't know who else they're going to find, because I don't like Ezra Miller. I think they could have found somebody else. Johnny Wynn says, hey Trey, I wanted to send an email with you, my suggestions for how to improve your show. I've thought about it for a few days, and these are my honest opinions. While bells and whistles like videographics would go a long way in your production, I think you need to go above and beyond when it comes to the content of your show. Below are 7 suggestions I have for the G-Funk Ranch show. You need more guests. Tell me about it. Even if you tweet people and let them know about the show, at least you have a shot. I'd love to hear you interview Oprah or Jose Altuve or Barack Obama. Bono would be cool too. Maybe sit down side by side with your wife when you can interview each other. Other potential guests, Morgan Freeman, Carrie Underwood, Ron Jeremy, and Bill Cosby. You never know unless you try. Dude, I have a better chance of maybe getting to interview High Pitch Eric if I'm lucky. There's no way I'm getting fucking Barack Obama to interview Barack Obama. If I knew the right people, that'd be any of these people. If anyone knows any way I can get in contact with any of these people, yes, I would interview them. But who's gonna... I'm a fucking no-name, bro. No one knows who the fuck I am. I have to say it, but sex sells. Consider doing the show topless. Maybe the second week of every month. See if that gets viewers. Dude, I have man nipples. And they're slowly disappearing, but not as fast as I would like. I think the show needs a mascot. Something you can market. At first, I was considering that blotch on your cheek. Name it Blotchy for the G-Funk show. But I can't see that selling t-shirts. Maybe get a big rooster so you can say, G-Funk here along with my big black cock. I'll need to think more on this. I got Bernie as my mascot. Bernie's my mascot back there. You can't see him. He's on the couch. He's on the other end. The chair's blocking him. Bernie's my mascot, but he's very tired. You should do giveaways. Offer up to $100,000 to the 1,000th like on your page and get a new Audi A7 to give away to get people. Dude, who am I, fucking Ellen? Oh, my Oprah? I don't got that kind of money to be giving shit away. I don't even have that kind of money. People like reality. Be real, Jerry. If someone is ignorant, tell them. If someone acts foolish, tell them. If someone is a barbarian, tell them. If someone is a nigger, tell them. If someone is a hater, expose them. Maybe start a war with another podcaster. Get these attention from people. I do. My friend says I hate him. Pyrotechnics would go a long way at the start of the show. Maybe just some Roman candles and a large sparklers when the lights turn down. Dude, I'm in an apartment. I don't really light no fucking candles. Lastly, keep being you, man. You're a great guy, and you represent what America is all about to me. A hardworking, blue-collar dad that loves sports, beer, porn, and comedy. We learned so much about you over the years, including your favorite wrestlers, how often you masturbate, which foods you most fart from, the fact that you stand in your home when the national anthem is played, regardless if you're alone or not, and the fact that you're a loving father with ground values. Hell, we even know which make-believe comic book character you think would win in a fight and aren't scared to tell us which guys think are hot. You believe in equality and want a better future for our youth, and if you could do your life over, you would have joined the military. You're comfortable in your own skin. Example, tank tops with the back hair sticking out. You're transparent and honest with your fans. I don't know any other 43-year-old guy that tells the world what his measly salary is. You trust your fans, and your fans trust you. You're imperfectly perfect, and I love that for you. I love that about you, Jerry. The stupid digitally autographed picture you sent me is a prized possession, not because it actually means something to me. It doesn't. It means something to me because you know sending this dopey thing would make an obese disabled fan happy. It would brighten my day, and it did. Thank you for being true to yourself. Never change, Jerry. Your number one fan. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow. John freaking Wynn. John, thanks, brother. That means a lot, man. You guys always seem to impress me every week with good emails and stuff. So thanks. Keep them coming. Anyone? I'll take some phone calls actually right now. 845-825-1227. I've been going on for about 35 minutes. A lot of emails to answer today. So good show. I'll keep them coming. 845-825-1227. I'll take some calls. And then just trying to find out, get my freaking fancy football team set for week 5. I'm having dilemmas. Andy Dalton or Aaron Rodgers. I don't know. Dalton's playing against Arizona. Arizona's secondary sucks. But Aaron Rodgers doesn't have Devontae Adams. And he's playing in Dallas. So, I don't know what the fuck to do. I'm really screwed. Get Weird Al. Dude, if I can get Weird Al to come on the fucking show, that'd be awesome. Chris, Blue Beetle movie? That would be pretty cool. I don't know who's... There's a couple dudes I can see playing Blue Beetle, but I don't know. Why did you laugh a lot at my ideas for your show? Dude, there's something unrealistic, man. I don't know if how am I going to get fucking Barack Obama to fucking come to my house? Yeah, Barack, come on over. I'm sure the fucking Secret Service won't be here fucking with guns up my ass. Don't touch the former president. Andrew Luck is still available. Andrew Luck. Poor guy. I feel bad for Andrew Luck. Anyone else got some questions live? I'll take some live questions. If anyone wants to call, 845-825-1227. But I'm going to wrap it up soon. Yeah, Giants today. I think they got a shot. I think it's going to be a close game. I don't think it's going to be a blowout. I really don't. I think it's going to come down to who gets the ball last, and if it's close, I think Danny Dimes can hopefully pull out a victory. If not, he's been too good so far. So he's going to get his bumps. He's going to throw interceptions. He's going to fumble. He's going to make some mistakes. He's still a rookie, but he's playing well. But like I said, you never know what's going to happen. You limit yourself so much. Dude, because I don't have the funding, dude. If I had any type of money, I wouldn't be doing this show in my fucking apartment. I'd be doing it in the studio. Like, I know my neighbor, he knows how to do all the fucking, he's got a microphone, shit, stuff. He's a producer, and I'm really trying to see if I could sync with him to get, he doesn't have a studio, though. He doesn't have his apartment, his office. So it's not really a big setup. So if I could get the funding for a bigger studio and have him help me out, that's what I'm trying to look into do. But it's just a matter of getting the time and the money to do it. And why would they put guns up your ass? That's so gross. I don't know. The freaking because after any president retires, when they stop being president, any former president gets security for the rest of their lives. You can't come near the former presidents. It's unless you're they want you to get near, but they still have social service, super security for the rest of their lives. Any single women interested in a nice guy from Houston? I got curves in the right places and make over $32K per year. Johnny Wynn. I got lots of studios in Newburgh. Yeah, that's the problem, dude. Newburgh. I go over to Newburgh, and Newburgh is not... There's some parts of Newburgh that are okay, but some parts of Newburgh that I do not want to be in at any time of day. I drive through there a couple of my routes, so it's unless I do some stops in there, but it's not a lot. I just do 2 or 3. Mostly I do over the river. I do Wappingers and Poughkeepsie and stuff. 845-825-1227. Take some calls. Anyone ask some more stuff, guys, who joined live? Any more questions? Otherwise, I'm going to wrap it up in a few minutes. I'll be back next week. Sunday's going to look like it's going to be doing Sunday mornings just because it's the only time I got the apartment to myself where I won't have any distractions or any other sound going on. So Sundays at 10 is going to be the new time until further notice. So send your questions, comments, emails to jerrygman2376 at yahoo.com or jerrygman2376 at gmail.com. Follow me on Twitter, S_Gfunk, on Instagram at Gfunk_rants, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Gfunk Rants. Guys, it's been real. Thanks for the emails. Keep them coming. I appreciate them. Until next time, folks. I gotta go. I'll see you when I see you. Funk's rants.